As a paving contractor, all of this online marketing can seem overwhelming. All these Google ads, Facebook ads, social media, all of this stuff can seem overwhelming. But in this video, I'm going to share with you guys the only two pieces of online marketing for a paving contractor that you actually really need that will generate you a consistent flow of leads 24/7, 365 days a year. So let me share with you exactly what those are. What's up there, guys? Izzy here once again, the Asphalt Marketing Pro, here to help asphalt paving contractors and paving contractors understand this internet thing and show them how to use it to get them more leads for their business. In this video, I want to talk about all of this online stuff, all this online marketing for paving contractors, and how I understand how it can be extremely overwhelming. So much confusion on there with so much stuff on here that shows you how to do this, how to do that, and all of this stuff. Of course, there's also Angie's Leads, there's Home Advisor, there's networks. There's all kinds of different ways to generate leads for your business. But in this video, I want to share with you guys the two major things you guys should be focused on when building out and some kind of online marketing for your paving contractor business. And look, I understand there's stuff like the social media, there's the TikTok stuff, there's the Facebook stuff, there's the Instagram stuff, and all this other stuff online. It really does seem overwhelming. But you have to place yourself in your customer's shoes. And you have to think about exactly what they would do in order to find a paving company or paving contractor for their project or for their business or for their, parking lot or whatever it is that they're looking for. What exactly do they go through in their mind when they need a paving contractor? And they don't know one specifically. They can't, so somebody doesn't refer anybody to them or anything like that. What exactly are they going to do to look for that paving contractor? So I always talk about this scenario, right? Let's say I live in a rural area and I have a long ass asphalt driveway. And I look at it all the time. I know it's beat to hell. It's got a lot of wear and tear on it. And I know sooner or later I'm going to have to get this thing fixed. So it just so happens I'm in a bad mood that day. I drive through my driveway. I have my cup of coffee and I run through one of the potholes that I try to avoid every single morning. And I hit that damn pothole and I spill coffee all over my lap. At that point, I'm fed up. I say, you know what? Things have to change. I got to get this damn thing fixed. But me as that customer, I don't know any contractor. I don't know any asphalt paving company. I don't know anything like that, right? So what am I, the customer, going to do at that moment where I'm actually finally fed up and want to get somebody to come give me a quote to either tear the shit out of my driveway and get me a new one, resurface the one I got, or do some kind of overlay? Or I just need somebody with expertise to come over here and give me some options. What am I going to do? I am going to pull out the old smartphone and I'm going to start typing in asphalt paving contractor in my area, paving company, my town, asphalt contractor near me. Those are the types of searches I'm going to do, and I'm going to do them on Google. And as I go through my phone, I'm going to scroll and I'm going to see what is obvious is the advertisement at the top of the search results. But me being the human being that I am, I can't stand ads. This is why I buy YouTube Premium to avoid the ads. This is why I pay premiums on my streaming services to avoid the ads. So I continue to scroll down and I look for whatever shows up organically on that Google first page. And I look at the first three businesses in that Google map listing and maybe scroll down a little bit more and take a look at who's showing up on those search results. And me being the well-trained customer that's used Google in the past, I'm just going to gravitate to whoever's got better reviews. And I'm going to click on those Google business profile listings, possibly call, take a look at their sites, and book an appointment to get somebody's ass to come over here and give me a quote on my asphalt driveway. That is where the vast majority of your leads are going to come from in today's day and age. They're not going to go on Facebook and look for an asphalt paving contractor. They're not going to go on Instagram. I'm not going to go on Home Advisor. I'm not going to go on Angie's Leads. I'm not going to go on that networks. I'm not going to do any of that crap. I'm going straight to Google, and whoever shows up at the top is exactly who I'm going to call. So this is why you should work extremely hard to build out these two assets that you need for your online marketing as a paving contractor. Number one, that Google business profile. And number two, your business website. Together combined, create some kind of synergy or something like that and start building up your online presence and get you in position and placed right in front of the customers looking for the exact service you provide, paving services, at the exact moment they're actually looking for it. So I'm going to share with you guys some examples of paving contractors I've helped to do exactly that. Build up these two pieces of online marketing, and I want to show you the type of results and the type of leads that they generate by doing this. So what was I talking about before? If I needed somebody to come fix my driveway, let's say it's a parking lot. Let's say I own an apartment complex. I need to redo the entire parking lot. Let's say it's a retail establishment and I need somebody to come out there and give me a quote for redoing the parking lot. What am I, the customer, going to do to look for that contractor? So here's an example of exactly that. And what did I say? The two main things you as a paving contractor should focus on. It is your Google business profile and your website online. So here we go. I typed in paving company Reno. Why in the world would I ever type that into Google unless I'm looking for a paving company in Reno? As I scroll down, like I mentioned earlier, here's the advertisements. This would probably show up the same on my phone. And you're going to see the very first business that I see is called Great West Asphalt Paving in Reno. Very interesting. And the first listing on here is Great West Asphalt Paving. So who am I as a customer going to contact? Probably going to contact some of these. And since I've seen this guy twice here, more than likely I'm going to hit up this guy right here. I'm either going to click on his website when I'm here online or click on the phone when I'm on the phone. So I take a look at his listing. I see all the stuff he's got going on. See some pictures there. He's got some Google posts going on right there. Very nice. Let me take a look at his website. Professional asphalt paving in Reno. That's exactly what I was looking for. Get a free estimate. Right on. And that's exactly who I'm going to reach out to. Let's say I did a different search. Asphalt paving in Reno, right? Because it varies with some of the searches people are going to do. So this time I typed in asphalt paving in Reno. And what do you see? Again, you see this business here at the top. Let's do driveway paving, right? The first scenario I was talking about. Driveway paving in Reno. Who do I see here? Well, he's not at the top, but now he's in the middle. But his listings up here, both of these listings are online. So who am I going to contact? Let's go to a different town. Same scenario. Paving company, Roanoke, Virginia. I type that in. Very first one I see is this one here. And then I see this business here. Who am I going to contact as a customer? This guy. Let's do a different search. Asphalt paving in Roanoke. Oh, there's our Whitaker Paving Pros. Whitaker Paving Pros. Their website and their business profile are right there at the top. Driveway paving Roanoke. Let's do that instead. Who do we see here again? And who do we see here again? These two businesses. So I'm the customer. I'm going to click on his listing here. I'm going to see he's got some pretty nice pictures here. I take a look. He's got reviews. Oh, it looks like he's putting updates on his Google business profile, some recent work that he's done. He's giving some tips and stuff. Let's take a look at his site. Wow. Asphalt paving in Roanoke, Virginia. That's exactly what I was looking for as a customer. I scroll down. I take a look at his business. Who am I going to contact? And just to show you that what I just explained actually works, I'm going to show you some of the leads these guys are getting just from being positioned and working on those two pieces of online marketing for a paving company. So you can see here, these are all requests for jobs in that area. He's got about 20 email submissions just in the last 30 days alone. And you can take a look at his phone calls as well. 99 calls, which some of them are pretty much garbage, but we take into account the duration of the call. So anything over a minute, we consider a lead. And he's got about 45 leads that have come in just in the last 30 days by having his business profile and his website positioned at the top of those search results. Now let's take a look at the other one, Roanoke, Virginia. He's got about 30 email submissions just in the last month alone for his paving services, repairs, driveways, parking lots, commercial, you name it, seal coating, striping, everything across the board. And similar with his phone calls. I don't have access to it. He keeps track of that. He's got about 100 phone calls. We're going to assume half of those are actually legitimate leads. And not only that, you're getting the highest quality type of lead because the people that have looked that up already are in that buying mentality. They're fed up with their driveway. It takes quite a bit of effort when you really think about it to actually pull out your phone. You're fed up that much where you're actually looking for the contractor and you're already in that buying mode, that decision-making mode. So if you're a paving contractor, asphalt paving company, those are the two main things that you need to focus on with any type of online marketing for your business. Yes, there's a bunch of other things that you should probably do to the Facebook stuff, the social media stuff, the retargeting ads with Facebook, all kinds of different things. But this should be your number one objective because it positions your business perfectly right in the pathway of somebody already looking for the exact service you provide the exact moment that they need that service. So, how do you go about doing all this stuff? Well, the very first thing you need to do is just go into Google Business Profile, go on Google, and go through the process of setting one of those things up. If you don't have one of those set up, if you do, you need to start utilizing it and doing a lot more with it, like putting pictures on there, making sure it's filled out 100%. Take the time, energy, and effort to really put the effort into getting something on there like that. Now, as far as the website, you need to have a really well, it's called search engine optimized website. And your website should be crystal clear to any of your customers that show up on it that you are that paving company in that town and that you provide all those various different services like driveway paving, seal coating, asphalt overlays, asphalt repairs, asphalt parking lots, road construction. Have a page built out for every one of those services because what this search engine is trying to do is trying to give your customers the best search possible. And if you provide that on your website, this search algorithm of Google is going to favor your business above the rest. See, the whole goal of Google is what they're trying to do is just they're trying to find who the best paving contractors in that market in that area are. And if you can prove to them that you are one of the best, Google will give you that position and place you at the top of those search results. So if you guys need help with any of this stuff, if you really are one of the best paving companies, if not the best in your local market, I'm going to show you exactly how to prove that to them so they can position you at the top of those search results. So if you guys need help with any of that stuff, the Google Business Profile, the website, my links are in the description below. I can show you exactly what we need to get things going for your business and get you in some of those top positions and position you right in front of the customers already looking for what you have. And if you guys really want to know why Google even gives these free listings to business owners, especially paving contractors, I made a video talking about that exactly why Google even does this in the first place. You can check out the video right there. And that's all I got for you guys today. Until next time.